What's up, guys? Adam here. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get into today's video topic, make sure you subscribe and also follow my Instagram if you like memes, training, and stirring up shit. So before anyone gets upset by the title, and this goes out to my buddy Max as well from What's Your Max on YouTube, this is not an I hate the bench press video. I love the bench press, and I don't think that you can get a huge chest without the barbell bench press personally. And coincidentally, Max has an exceptional bench and a great channel if anyone is interested. I am also not hating on powerlifters. However, for me personally, having a decent squat is more important than a big bench. And that wasn't always true. Like many, I was strictly a bodybuilder for about 15 years and chased the ultimate chest pump and full pecs. But from the very beginning, I wanted and cared about having massive, strong legs. And I want to make it clear that I don't consider myself to be some god of weightlifting or even a coach. One thing you'll never hear on this channel is me referring to myself as Coach Adam.
I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, you know? That or his dudeness or duder or, El Duderino if you're not into the whole brevity thing.
I'm just a guy who has a passion for lifting and wants to pass on that little bit of knowledge and experience that I've built over 3 decades. And what you choose to do with it is up to you. I still love the feeling of pumped up pecs, but I chose to give up serious chest training for about 2 years to loosen up to throw the ancient Scottish heavy events. And that choice has paid off for the most part. I was the 2019 French Masters champion in Bressuire, France, and I have also been given an invite to compete at the World Championships this coming June. The reason behind this topic is because I enjoy watching other people's content, and occasionally I will comment and give my perspective as an aging athlete. And sometimes I encounter some butthurt younger guys, and that is precisely what happened. I commented on Jeff Schofield's video concerning the forever ongoing natural versus enhanced training debate, and I said that quite often I see guys in my own age group in their 40s, 50s, wanting to jump on TRT under the guise of anti-aging, even though their test levels might be normal. For those of you who do not know what TRT is, it stands for testosterone replacement therapy. You are replacing your own natural test with a synthetic. For some men with medically low test levels, it can be a godsend. And if I'm ever in the situation where low T is negatively affecting my life, you can bet your ass I'll be speaking to my doctor. So really, I am not for or against it. It's your choice. And if your test levels are normal and you're healthy, why wouldn't you want to train without it? There are lots of natural ways to help boost your test levels. And of course, these will vary from person to person. Another thing is, I also said that the long game is healthier, and doing it naturally over many years is the best choice in my opinion. Well, this caused some grumblings, of course, because obviously I'm just old and weak, and what the fuck do I know? And in particular, it pissed off this one 38-year-old. So he comes on my channel, and out of all of the videos to choose from, he heads straight for the recent slingshot bench video. And not only that, but he said that I should consider jumping on TRT because a guy at my size and experience, I should be benching 5 plates or 495 with a slingshot. And you know what? Maybe he's right, but that's not what's important to me. Maximal absolute strength is only one small piece of the big picture. Absolute strength is the last thing to go and the easier to maintain, which is why you see guys in their 80s pulling 405 deadlifts, which are incredible feats, and I hope I am one of those guys someday, but there are more important forms of strength like agility, endurance, explosiveness, speed, starting strength, which is why I'm always pushing technique and deep ranges of motion for joints and tendon health, dynamic training, volume, etc. And these things I didn't come to appreciate until I made the leap into Highland Games. Those things, like our legs as we age, are the first things to go and the hardest to hold on to. And I'm starting to notice a difference in my legs, but I'm going to fight tooth and nail to hold on to that. Personal strengths like patience, creativity, discipline, dedication, determination are all part of consistency, hard work, and thinking outside the box, and they play so heavily into the long game. Hell, even respectfulness. I would never shit on someone's progress because we all start the same. And as long as you're giving it your all, then you have my respect and support. But the mob is fickle, and some people take pleasure in crapping on you instead of encouraging you. Fuck, I have guys 30 years old who were telling me that I'm weak. But I'm 50, so you should be stronger than I am. The trick is to be me when you're 50. Even today's workout, you'll see that I only did one lift front squats because I only had enough time to squeeze in a short workout. So squats, not bench or even deadlifts, was more important to me. Front squats took 30 minutes. I did 10 total sets, including warm-ups with a 5x5 at 235. I could have done bench, but it's the wheels that move the machine, not the headlights. And it'll be a tough pill to swallow when and if I can no longer squat one day, but I'm not going to jump on TRT just to move more weight. So be conscious of channels that focus heavily on chest workouts and even arm workouts. If their upper body overshadows their legs, that's something to watch out for. And for Christ's sakes, leave your damn belt off as much as possible. So there you have it, guys. For me, squats and lower body will always take precedent over bench. I finished off the workout with 10 minutes of bike. I did 5 minutes before as a warm-up, and this is the end of my workout. And that's that. If you enjoyed this, talk about bench versus squats, leave me some comments and your thoughts on the matter. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and with that, stay tuned for episode 93 of The Ways.